Jody, tough defeat on Tuesday night. How's the mood been around the place in the days since ahead of the Solihull game on Saturday?
Well, obviously it was a recovery day yesterday. A few boys came in for treatment with a physio team. We've come in today, great session to be honest, good spirit around the place, a really good tempo about what we did. And we're all very focused on recovering from that game and being right for Saturday to try and get a positive reaction.
And there were good spells in that game on Tuesday night, good attacking spells. Would you say obviously that slow start, we just left ourselves too much to do and a little bit of a lack of clinicalness in front of goal maybe was our undoing?
Yeah, I think you need to be realistic about Tuesday. Firstly, Barrow are a good team. I think they'd won 7 of their previous 8 games before they played. That's not to say that we don't expect to beat teams like that and match teams like that. We probably, as a group, didn't quite get the start we wanted. The gaffer made a tactical change fairly early, and I think in truth, if we're being honest and sort of pragmatic about it, we had a really positive night from that point on. Luke had a couple of great chances, Reece Grant had a good chance, we put the ball across their 6-yard box 4 or 5 times, and we looked to threaten. I don't remember Elliot having to make a large number of saves. Second half, I thought we really created a tempo and an intensity. Yes, we went a little bit more direct, but that's what we felt was necessary. Joe Quigley pulled onto the right side of centre back, and we got a lot of joy from that. So I don't think we should all be downbeat about Tuesday. We're gutted that we didn't win the game and disappointed with the start we made. But when you look at the statistics, when you watch the game back, we created quite a bit, and when you do that, when you're missing such a number of key players as we are, I don't think you should be too downbeat.
So obviously off the back of some of those positive aspects of the game, we go into the game on Saturday level on points with our hosts, so there's obviously a lot to play for.
Yeah, well, Solihull were the pre-season favourites, I think. Solihull, Chesterfield, Fylde, hasn't all gone to plan up till now, but fully expect Solihull to be right up there. Challenging, very strong squad, strong group, momentum from last year. We know we're going to come up against physical front players, either Danny Wright or Paul McCullum. It's going to be a tough afternoon for our centre halves. The points element, as you mentioned, I don't think that's too important where we are and where they are, but it's important for us to stay in touch with the playoff places. So we definitely want to go there and be hard to beat, as we always are away from home. We've got a really good away record, but go there with a positivity that suggests in the way we play that we're going there to try and win the football match and get all 3 points.
And Angelo Blunt obviously missed the game on Tuesday night, wasn't in the squad. I know we're not sure on the extent of his injury at the minute, but would you say we potentially have to start finding a way to be as effective without him as we maybe are with him at times?
I think you can't rely on 1 or 2 players anyway. I think we have to. Other players need to take responsibility to be creative and score goals, and I think they do. When you've got a player like Angelo, who is renowned as a good player at this level, he's always going to be important to whatever team he plays for. I'm sure he was as important to Boreham Wood as he is to us. So yeah, of course he's a miss. He's one of the top goal scorers in the league as well. He's been prolific so far this season, as well as his link-up play and his assists. So yeah, of course we've got to find people that can take responsibility to be creative and find space between the lines. But at the same time, I saw enough in the second half on Tuesday to see that we'll be all right. We'll create chances. We created lots of chances. We played slightly differently, but I don't think we should worry about not having Angelo. I think it's up to players to step up and take on the mantle that Angelo sets.
Absolutely, and you mentioned earlier about obviously missing a few key players. Kenny Clark and also the manager have hinted that the captain might be back and available for a fixture on Saturday, so just how big could that be for the team?
Yeah, again, it's another key player. Our gaffer, you notice, he never sort of makes excuses when we lose. I think you could easily go no Harry Phipps, no Harold Odometti, no Angelo Bellanta, no Kenny Clark. You could easily do that if you wanted, and you could easily look for excuses, but he doesn't. He doesn't make the excuses. Believes in the whole group, as we all do. And of course, when your skipper's not playing, you're going to miss an element because he was picked as our leader. So when your leader's not on the pitch, it's gonna have some negative impact. So yeah, we're all looking forward to Kenny getting back. He's trained today, so I dare say there's a possibility he could be involved in Saturday, but we'll just have to see how he reacts to today's session and tomorrow's session.